In this episode of Auckland Underground, we're going to head into Meola Stormwater drain to check out the city's suburban canvas.
This is one of the, shall we say, major rivers, or one of the streams, natural streams in Auckland. But since you can't really have one of these, or at least not in the old engineering sort of mentality, you can't have an open stream going through suburbia. So they've actually cut and covered it.
What's unique or special about this covered drain?
What really gets me is the magnificent graffiti that's on the walls. I know that graffiti on buildings on the surface is not really very good. You know, you don't want to have buildings which are despoiled by graffiti, but down here it makes no difference. And when you look at some of the graffiti that's here, I wouldn't call it graffiti, I'd call it artwork.
Although it's very colourful, and that's great, it just appears to be names or words. Quite often it's a crew name of a group of young people. And I'd challenge, again, that artwork to be more of a mural based, telling a story of the community rather than just names, even though it is quite colourful and pleasing to the eye.
And from your perspective, how important is it to have a place like this where people can come and express themselves through art?
I think it's actually important. There's nowhere else that, well, do I dare say, street kids can go and actually express their art. On the surface it all gets scrubbed off by the graffiti police. But here it's not scrubbed off, I hope it's never scrubbed off. And they're able to come down here and just express themselves.
My real concern down here would be the safety aspects and the activity that goes on around the site. It looks quite hard to get to. Obviously the dangers of the water, especially if it was any higher, and any other activities that are happening down here. So natural surveillance is very low, it's away from the public eye, and it could be a place for people to congregate for alcohol or drug use.
They've got to have an outlet, and this is an outlet, and it does no harm to actually do it in this sort of tunnel.